Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. It's your boy Gringo Loco with Gringo Games and the Land of Italy playthrough series. It is the month of June. We have $187,000, and this is going to be the busiest month that we've had in this playthrough. Right now we've got 4 fields ready to go, and we're looking at 4. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to purchase this because I have future plans to expand the farm. We need space. If you've looked at the farm, you know that there's equipment everywhere. There's bags of fertilizer and seed everywhere. So we're going to expand, but to do that, we're going to have to buy this property, and while we have it, let's get it. So now we have a field of rye, we've got a field of canola, and we've got a field of wheat. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to spend some money, y'all. We're going to get a new harvester. This harvester has had its time. It's just time for another one. And all we're going to do with this one is we're just going to replace this harvester with a new harvester that's just like this one. So we're going to move this header over to the first field. We're going to harvest the canola field first. We're going to sell this one $1,600. Horrible. To replace it, no, not that one. It's $55,000 total, but we're going to lease it because, of course. And so it's at the store. The store doesn't open till 9 o'clock in the morning on the game, which is cool. It's a realistic approach. Also, we're going to get rid of our huge windrower, and we're going to go for this Vermeer. We're going to see how that goes. I think we need a little smaller windrower. So, we got our windrower, got our harvester, and then with the truck, I'm just not filling the flatbed whatsoever. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to sell that, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get just the regular bed for the 3,500. That's what we're going to do. So let's go to combinations. Short, normal body. And yeah, it's going to look good. And then these things are this equipment is sitting at the store. And so we're just going to work on the farm till about 9 o'clock, and we can pick up our stuff. And we got the roll cage. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to go with the roll cage, I think. Yeah. Nah, bed cover. I like the toolbox, so gotta go with the toolbox, I would think. So, yeah, main color. It is the Anna Burger White. Gotta match the truck. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna buy this. It's only $2,400. So we're gonna go ahead and buy that. And yeah. So this episode we've got a lot of work to do. We've got a whole lot of work to do. The tractor, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to repair it for $1,600. And I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start mowing our field and getting our grass to feed our sheep and our goats. I'm not going to do silage with any of this grass. All of this grass is going to go to the animals. And the reason being for that is next month we have our contract that we normally do. And so that's what we're going to do for silage. And so this is going to be for the sheeps and the goats. And we're about to hit our first time lapse. But before we do that, my first video on the channel did get over 100 plays. It was episode 5, I believe, the first winner of the playthrough. That's exciting for me. I really appreciate everybody who's watched that. I know it's only 100 plays, but you got to start somewhere, and you know, I'm loving it. I'm loving the. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the content, and if you are enjoying the content, please consider subscribing to the channel so you can get notifications when I post a new video, and give it a like. If you like the video, give it a like, man. Well, I'd really appreciate it, and it helps me know what y'all are liking and what you're not liking. So any feedback would be greatly appreciated. I would love to make the best content possible for y'all. So, you know, consider doing that for me. I'd really appreciate it. And we're going to go on our first time lapse while we mow this field up.
Step into the unknown, 'cause this is where dreams are born. Million miles away, but it still feels like home. In the land of heroes.
Bro, it's so fast, man. It's so fast. Remember the first time that we cut this field with our little old mower that we had from a previous owner from 1942? Man, this one this mower, I just love this mower. It's just got a great working speed. And now we're able to pick up our equipment from the store. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I'm one of those guys that sit at the door. Hey, y'all open yet? Hey, y'all open that? Let's see. Oh, well, I was going to try to attach it to the harvester, but it's not going to work. And that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to get this up to the canola field. And we're going to start the harvest in the canola field. So I'm really curious about how much I'm actually gonna get from these fields. The only field that had any work done to it was the wheat field, the one that we did. So, you know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I was gonna do straw, but it's not available for canola, if you didn't know. And that's another thing too, is we're gonna have some straw. We're gonna have to bale some straw up. So, yeah, it's gonna be a ton of work today. Ton of work today. All right, we're gonna pick up the truck and we're gonna head to the store to pick up the bed and the windrower. Like I said, I wanted a smaller windrower to make smaller piles, and we'll see how that works. Because that big one was so hard to maneuver. Our fields aren't big enough for equipment that big, I believe. Now, I could be completely wrong, but I just feel like maybe that windrower was just a little bit too big for us. That's what she said. So we got our trailer. Of course, we're going to pull it in here and check this guy out, see how the worker's doing. Doing good. We got our old truck, well, old tractor here. This is the next piece of equipment that we're gonna upgrade. And our first load of canola is getting filled up. Let's see. Canola, it's probably the worst time. Yeah, it is. It's getting there. July's the worst month. 2,100 at the top, though. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, depending on how much we get. So we're gonna store all this grain that we're getting. The canola, the wheat, and the rye. We're gonna store it. Dang it, Bobby. You got my harvester stuck. You got my harvester stuck, Bobby. Look, man, you can't leave the workers unsupervised, okay? Alright, we're back. Look, man. They got it stuck, man. That is one thing about these fields over here. There's some difficulties with the terrain. And we're gonna try to combine these two fields. Make one big field. Let's see how it goes.
You can't even post it. I don't wanna know who you chilling with lately. Why you got the nerve? I don't even care about the lies. Now you ask me why I'm mad about it. Now you ask me why I'm mad about it.
And that is all of the canola. So canola field is done. And maybe it's just me being biased, but it seems like it harvested a little quicker than the first time we used it, the first episode. Yeah, we hadn't used that harvester since the first episode when we did the original field of wheat. The two fields that we created one to make the grass field. So we're gonna head over to the rye, and that's the next Next field we're gonna harvest. Alright, so we got this big boy. We got this big boy. We're gonna make square bales, and these are gonna be big bales. 220 centimeter bale size. A lot bigger than the round bales for the baler that we have. And so I'm getting rid of the round baler and the wrapper. And we're just gonna have to decide. We're just gonna have to decide which one we're gonna use to wrap it, or this one. Yeah, that one seemed a lot better. And now we're looking at precision farming. We're back down to a 75. Yeah, those fields that we just bought are at 39, so they weren't taken care of very well. We're gonna have to do some cultivating. Yep, we're gonna have to cultivate. When we go to combine those two fields, we might as well just cultivate all of them. And then the rye field, we're gonna have to cultivate. Yep, and everything needs to be sprayed. Everything needs to be limed. I don't think 5 needs to be limed, but I do believe it needs to be fertilized. Yeah. So not only do we have like all these harvests going on, we got a lot of field work to do. And I'm going to do a lot of the field work in a time lapse, and then I'm going to probably end up finishing it off camera. And I'll show y'all what it looks like next episode. But the animals are good. They've got plenty of food. They've got plenty of hay. Go ahead and purchase the field information. We've spent a lot of money in this episode, in this month. We've spent a lot of money. It's got me a little nervous. Like I said, we do have that $90K contract next month. And I think we're actually going to hold off from buying Field 8 for a little bit. Because originally we wanted to buy Field 8 and combine all 3 of those fields as one to make wheat to make flour, buy that production. But I think we're gonna hold off on that just so we can have that contract, because that contract's gonna come up 3 to 4 times a year. So maybe not this year. It definitely won't be this year, the first year. Maybe the second year, maybe. And these, I think they just need a little bit of fertilizer. But they're at 98. And the other one, the wheat field, is at 96. So we're taking good care of our fields. Those 3 fields, the 58, the 40, and the 246s, we just bought those fields, really. So we haven't been able to do any work to them. And so I'm gonna be doing a good bit of work. Tilling it up. Putting some lime down. I want to get grass seed in 4. I think that's going to be I want it to be a silage field, but I don't know if it's big enough to be a silage field. I don't know if it's even feasible. And then we have sugar beets in 7. And so before I bought the property, I had to talk to the owner of the property. And one of the conditions is that he does have a sugar beet harvester that he's going to let us use before he sells it. So that doesn't cost us anything to harvest the sugar beet. And it's not ready. I think it's ready next month. So contract the sugar beet. working on making this field, building this field, creating this field. I'm gonna do it off screen, and I'm gonna finish up any field work that needs to be done this month off screen, and I'll show you what I did in the beginning of the next episode. Like I said, I'm always appreciative. I'm only a little loco, but I love y'all lots, and I'm gonna finish this off screen. And thank y'all for y'all's time. I really appreciate it. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike the video if you disliked it. Let me know what you think. I would really appreciate the the time. Till next time, friends.